Hey everybody, hope we are doing great today. And in this video, what I want to do is something a little bit different. I want us to just go through some of the bubble.io jobs that we have on Upwork, right? And I'm going to try and apply for a few of them. And as I'm doing so, you can chime in and comment and ask questions and things like that. And what I want to do is once we select a maybe a case study that we can work on. Basically, then I'm going to use this week to create like a platform that is similar to whatever the case study is. So it's going to be a very interesting series, right? So let's get into it. So here we have the first. Um, we have the first. So first of all, let me just Google bubble.io jobs. We always start from there. What that are your jobs? So you can see we have 335 jobs available. It's quite a lot on Upwork. So this is the first one, $30 to $80 expert level. We build, they are looking to build a mobile responsive app. So I can click into it and see that they have a particular application that they want to improve the performance, and things like that. So it's kind of like a modification kind of job where you would have to work with maybe like their template or their already built existing applications. So sometimes I apply for that, but I always like to go for ones where I'm starting from scratch. So this is more or less like the second one is $15 to $32. It's intermediate. So they are looking to build like a marketplace for where buyers and sellers can come together. So it's a marketplace application. So things I always like to look for here is if it's a marketplace application, is it going to have payment integrations? It does. Is it going to have chat? It does. Is it going to have subscriptions and automation? It does. So it's quite a lot of features. Their budget, that they're quoting is quite low for what they want to do because it's going to involve some API, some live chats, notifications, email notifications, things like that. So, I mean, you can apply, but also let them know that the budget is, they're probably looking at between, $50 to $100 per hour for such a job. So here we have Diamond Net description. This is a mobile application that provides building management services and local benefits to tenants in specific areas. So here they are building like a building management system, where tenants can basically work, that can basically have an idea of how, you know, basically manage services of tenants within their buildings, right? So it's mostly for landlords and for property owners, things like that. So I think I've built an application like this. It was actually a leasing app, and I did a walkthrough. So you can check some of my previous videos to be able to have an idea of what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to be working with this today. So here it says I need a developer to develop a bubble MVP app. More things I'll discuss with you on the call. I will need developers to approach me with their preferences so I can book a call with them. It will be more than 15 pounds. So this person did not really state much information about what they want to do. They just said they want to have an MVP app. But what kind of MVP? I mean, is it like a job application? Is it like a website? What are you looking to build? So they didn't give much info. So it's very hard to separate yourself when applying, things like that. So here you say so Chrome extension. So I don't really do Chrome extensions. Still very new with that. So here you have a Google developer with OpenAI experience. So well, this is really interesting. I don't have OpenAI experience. It's something I'm still looking to develop. But yeah, that's basically integrating Chat GPT with your application. There are a lot of tutorials online that walk you through that. It's something I'm also going to develop. I'm going to be working on tutorials as I learn and build applications, with ChatGPT and OpenAI and things like that. So, and I'll also be showing how you can integrate it with Bubble because it's just basically API integration. So you can watch out for that. But this is actually quite interesting. Um, and let's just look at them more. So they said that you would leverage your expertise in OpenAI to develop chatbots. So basically, yeah, you're going to be building chatbots and applications that would basically enable user to chat with the chatbot and basically ask questions, things like that. So yeah, so this is a job marketplace. I'm looking for someone to help build a web app, that will help connect job seekers with employers. Something similar to Upwork. So I've actually built a job marketplace. I called it Travel Center. Here it is. And so one of the things I like to do, I like to apply to opportunities where I've built something similar before. So yeah, this was like the basically like the job application that I built. And travel means work in French, right? So yeah, so something like this, I like to send it to them, get them to sign up so they can see, so it's basically like an application where you can basically go online, create a proposal, track your proposal, see your proposals that have been sent, see the proposals that were accepted, rejected, see offers. So maybe one of these days I'll do a complete walkthrough of this application and we can build it together. But something like this is what I like to send to the client. So maybe for me, I'll just send them like an example of like a um, yeah, like a proposal. So let me just quickly work on a proposal and send to them, and then I'll just attach this as like an example of what I've built so far. You know. All right, so let's quickly do that. Okay, so let's pause this. Okay, so I'm done with creating the proposal. So let's just walk through it together. So the client said that if you are going to apply, have the word proofed. So you always have to read through job description to ensure that you follow all the instructions. So I put that word proofed there. I said, hello there. Thanks for taking the time to put your job description. I've gone through your scope, PDF attached with my previous experience of teaching on Bob.ai for 2 years. I believe I can deliver a full working application within 21 to 7 within 21 days and 7 days for testing and deployment. Here's a previous example of a job application I did similar to Upwork. So I put the example there, and then I asked them to, create a dummy account and take a look, for themselves. I'll also ensure that I'll also help in ensuring, yeah, so that's narrow there, the entire onboarding process smooth is a smooth, let's just say it's smooth ride, and those are for users navigating from workflow from workflow to bubble, yeah. I do a budget for, so I put the budget that I believe is going to be fair for both parties. And of course, having a call, showcasing some of the previous examples of jobs done. So I'm not going to put 1350 here. I think it's okay for what they want to do. And I'm just also going to add, um, uh, it depends on the scope of work. No, I think that's okay. So